We'll talk to a model real quick. Let's talk to Perplexity. What happens to my face during stroke? Just a quick response.
During a stroke, facial muscles can become weak or numb, leading to drooping on one side of the face. This is a common symptom.
Okay, is there science behind it?
A stroke disrupts blood flow to the brain, damaging areas controlling facial muscles, leading to weakness or drooping.
So,
So the affected side of your face.
Are there different types of face drooping?
There are different causes of facial drooping, including strokes and Bell's palsy. Strokes usually cause weakness or drooping on one side of the face, sparing the forehead, while Bell's palsy affects all facial muscles on one side, including the forehead. Would you like more details on the differences?
So are there specific muscles affected in different cases, or what controls? What's the mechanism? What's the mechanism behind it?
A stroke disrupts blood flow to brain areas controlling facial muscles, leading to loss of function on the opposite side of the face. Bell's palsy, on the other hand, directly affects the facial nerve, impairing muscle control on one side. Would you like further clarification or more details on this?
Okay, if you did a simulation with the face, so we want to do a simulation where we actually take a webcam camera footage live and have certain controls to imitate that. How would you go about it?
You can use software like OpenCV or MediaPipe with Python to capture webcam footage, then overlay controls or simulate facial movements. Would you like guidance on setting it up?
No, so I want to do it in vanilla JavaScript. Is that possible?
Yes, you can use vanilla JavaScript with WebRTC or MediaStream APIs to capture webcam footage and manipulate it in real time. You can also use Canvas or WebGL for visual effects.
Okay, so what controllers would you use specifically for the use case we discussed before?
For controlling facial droop simulation, you can use sliders to adjust droop levels, buttons to toggle effects, and real-time video filters to apply them. You can also implement draggable controls for specific facial regions.
Hey, can you turn it into a prompt for an experienced developer without any code?
Create a vanilla JavaScript webcam application that captures live footage, includes controls like sliders and buttons for simulating facial droop, and applies real-time filters or effects. Include intuitive UI elements, and ensure smooth interaction without external libraries. Would you like to refine or add anything?
Yeah, we would like to refine in terms of what the inputs should be, what the sliders should be available for the user.
Let's refine it. The inputs should include a slider for droop intensity, another for droop area, e.g. upper face versus lower face, and a toggle switch to activate or deactivate the effect. Does that fit your needs? Or would you like to adjust further?
Shall we do something interactive on the video feed canvas itself?
Yes. Incorporate interactive controls directly onto the video feed, or canvas, like draggable points for region selection and overlay labels, so users can directly interact with and adjust the simulation in real time.
Okay, so can you rewrite the complete standalone prompt for the developer without any code?
Sure. Build a standalone vanilla JavaScript application that captures live webcam footage. Implement an interactive video feed or canvas with real-time effects, including draggable controls for region selection, sliders for droop intensity, droop area, and toggle switches for effect activation. Ensure smooth real-time interaction without relying on external libraries.
Can you regenerate the complete standalone prompt with no code? Create a browser-based interactive simulation using webcam feed as visual foundation, blah blah, engage with sliders, ensure the user interface minimal. Let's just try it out. And we will do complete single page. Yep. Works on touch screen. So we have development instructions and we have the prompt for the thing. Stroke simulation. It should be a single index HTML. We have Gemini 2.5 Pro. single page vanilla JavaScript application that uses a live webcam feed and allows real-time manipulation through interactive sliders and canvas clicks, complete with sonification and detailed explanations. That sounds really good. Yeah, doing like a single shot prompt. So we spoke to Perplexity, it generated the prompt. We have some instructions, fine-tune the thing. We'll run it locally. We need to access the camera. It's doing some weird phase shift. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Yeah, I want to... How do you pronounce it? The chromatic aberration, lens distortion, real-time color filtering. Yeah, we want all that. Wait, does it even mention... It doesn't even mention stroke. Wasn't there stroke in the prompt? No. Okay, we actually want to change it to be more specific to stroke. So as we discussed in the chat above, can you elaborate? Sorry, that's not a voice model anymore. You know, we have stroke mentioned, but there's sonification. I can't hear anything. Should we keep it or not? It's an interesting one. It's nothing to do with stroke, but it's an interesting thing. I'll call it something else. Let's call it webcam phase. Kind of nice, but that's not what we wanted. So it's telling you chat. We have a different prompt. There's no demo. We normally have a demo. I don't know. We didn't include the demo request. Well, we'll add it later or something. Yeah, this one could really use a demo mode. Yeah, this one more like it, but there's something overlaid on top of the camera, isn't it? I don't see the camera live feed. I think it's being covered potentially by another canvas. You can fix it. But of course it says, yes, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Supposedly correcting the code. The previous version was 579 lines of code. The code. Okay, 585. Same problem. It seems to have the same problem. I shared the image of what the front panel looks like. I don't see the video feed. Can you just fix it and potentially have more testing? Maybe if the problem is that we have a canvas overlaid on top of the feed, maybe we can have an option to toggle removing it and showing it again. And we're giving it the this print screen to show that there's no errors in the console. You are absolutely right. Of course, my apologies. That's a classic canvas drawing bug. Blah, blah, blah. The error could lead to drawing the wrong half of the video in the wrong place. Okay. I've corrected the draw impaired. Complete code. Guaranteed playback. Okay. 585. 530. Okay, now we have the motor delay. It's just the delay. Droop is just doing a stretching. I thought we'll be doing stretching of a specific part of the image. That's not what That's not quite what I had in mind. That's not what I had in mind. Yeah, it's very simplistic. Shall we give it to a different model? Okay, so I have motor response delay, amplitude reduction, phase offset, and droop intensity. I'll focus on the droop. Can we just focus on the droop? Get that one first. So we want to select an area on the canvas and have a droop intensity slider. Let's keep it simple. It's struggling already. I haven't even started yet. Okay, we have an updated prompt. Okay, let's try it again. I like the idea of it, yeah, but we'll just keep it to the droop intensity. So essentially select an area on the canvas. And we'll keep it simple. Yes, it should be browser-based. No external libraries. Okay, we're having the same problem. We are having the same problem. There might be something overlaid on top of the video footage, so I don't actually see the webcam feed. It's not visible. Let's do grounding with Google search. It's a Gemini 2.5 Pro, meant to be the best model out there. Okay, it actually kind of works. You can select an area and then it will stretch it. That's pretty much it. So that's your droop effect. Okay, future directions. Allowing users to draw more complex freeform shapes. Yeah, I might add a face detection to it as well. Could use face detection. How about actually including face detection, and then when we're selecting, we will select certain detected landmarks on the image, in the footage. So certain face features like the nose or whatever. So when I move, it should work as well. Will it work? Currently it's very rudimentary. Kind of nice. Very nice, very nice. I might keep it as a web app, but we do want a more sophisticated version. Just create a copy and try to load media pipe. This one's actually measuring your heart rate from a web camera. It actually works. Go check it out. But we want to do something else. So we're doing like a stroke simulation. We want to be able to select an area of the face. Yeah, the area of the face should be mesh. Okay, so we want to include the face detection. And when we select an area, it will actually select the landmarks of the face. And the droop intensity will be applied to those landmarks only. Can we update the prompt? And the Gemini is not doing great today. use another model. We'll try Gemini as well. We'll try Claude. Yeah, it got the idea. It's not working on the camera actually. Let's check Claude. So GPT generated 500 lines. Claude is a bit less. It's actually working. But it's weird. It's probably the best we've got so far. And that's Claude, but it's not detecting my face. It wants me to... Hey, can we actually update the prompt to make it clear that the face landmarks should be detected on the video footage, and then we're selecting the detected landmarks for the drooping effect. Just update the prompt. And let's check GPT for a sec again. I did something weird. Ah, no, it is working. Okay, once the landmarks being selected, we need to adjust the face, stretch the face, so that the droop is visible. We still need to make sure the intensity is changing how much stretch we apply to the face. Also, Claude is like the least lazy one as well. Okay, Claude is hallucinating on me. It's doing the stretching, but only for so would be able to describe the problem. And let's try Gemini again. We need a single file. ChatGPT did a single file. Yeah, Claude is pretty good. So I can see the application is working and displaying the facial landmarks, 63 landmarks, blah blah. Selected 85%. Oh, the slider when it yes, it's selecting. However, I noticed the mesh warping might not be producing the desired visible stretching effect. Let me improve the implementation. Let's see if it can do better. So far, yeah, Claude is the most promising out of Gemini, ChatGPT. A clear selection. We should be able to select multiple landmarks at once. What other models generating good code? Yeah, nah. So I had this one was the best so far. Should be able to select multiple landmarks. Well, we have a preset landmarks. Yeah, the warping is not working. The warping is not working. I'm having Claude looking at the code again. It seemed to be stuck initializing. Yeah, the previous version was loading. It had some warnings, but the model was loading correctly. Everything we do is available on BioniChaos.com. Go check it out. Provide your feedback. And the droop seemed to be applied too widely. Can we fix the code somehow? Let's try fixing it. There's potential. And the original version was really good. But that one, yeah, it's like putting all these things together. It seemed to be struggling. I can see the issue that droop is affecting too large an area around the selected landmark. Where is the 120? Let's make it 20. Yeah, it needs to be more realistic as well. So change it to 60. Did it update the code? Okay, influence radius 60. It's made like 10 or something. Weird, it's weird, it's weird, it's weird, it's weird, it's weird. It's more realistic. Okay, we had that original version that was working much better. We needed to be more realistic somehow. So maybe not just stretching, but doing something else. The pixel-based stretching approach isn't creating a realistic droop effect. That's right. So it's supposedly updated the code. It's morphing something. Give it to Gemini. So we were talking to Perplexity and voice model, and gave it generated a prompt. Then gave it to both GPT, Gemini, and Claude. Claude had the most promising results. The image you provide is the correct and expected output. No, it's not. Hey, can you explain what's wrong with the output? Essentially, I expected to keep the face as is, except the stretched landmarks. Of course, you're absolutely right. There is a bug in the rendering logic. Okay, can you update and rewrite the whole code? Okay, it's better now. Now we actually have the thing working. It is better now. Can we keep everything as is, but just add an option to hide all the landmarks, green and red landmarks? We'll try agent mode within Visual Studio Code. And the selection should be better as well. Yeah, we could just do the gene there. Have an agent doing that. Yeah. When we are selecting left side and right side, can we just select the gene, not the eye? So less points, so no mouth and eye, just the gene. Agent mode. I will complete the code. We have an agent working on it, and we will finish it next time. Let me know if you have any questions, feedback. Check the website. Everything we do is on BioniChaos.com. Go check it out. And I'll see you next time.